If you're an idiot,
Like us.
and you arrive in Granada without having pre-purchased your tickets to the Alhambra months and months in advance,
Like us.
then you're out of luck. But there's a lot of things you can see for free, and today we're gonna show you that.
And just to clarify, we were here over 25 years ago. We saw the Alhambra. At that time, you didn't need to get tickets in advance, but now you do.
Now you do.
Let's go. On our way to the Alhambra, we walked down one of the main streets of the city, the Reyes Catolicas. Cuesta de Gomores is the street leading to the Alhambra entrance. Behind us is the Puerta de las Granadas.
We're gonna enter through the gate and go into the Alhambra forest.
And even if you do have tickets, and we really hope you do, because the Alcazar Fortress, Nasrid Palaces, and Generalife are all amazing. However, we still recommend exploring these other great places. It is possible to see everything in a very long and tiring day, but 2 days would be better.
Next along the path is the Fountain of Charles V. Constructed in 1545, it's a masterpiece of Spanish Renaissance art.
We're about to pass through the Gate of Justice.
Ooh, exciting.
Built in 1348, this is the largest and most impressive of the 4 outer gates leading into the medieval city of the Alhambra.
The Puerta del Vino is one of the oldest structures in the Alhambra, dating back to the early 1300s and the reign of Muhammad III.
Well, look what we have here. Puerta del Vino. Excellent.
From the Plaza de los Ajibes, you can see the outside of the Alcazar Fortress and the Nasrid Palaces. If you want to see the inside, tickets required.
The Palace of Charles V.
Absolutely free.
This place is beautiful.
Crazy. I mean, I'm sure being the king was stressful, but it looks to me like life was pretty good.
Nice palace, Chuck.
Once inside the palace, you can visit the Fine Arts Museum and the Alhambra Museum. Following the street on the right side of the palace, we come to the Church of Santa Maria de la Encarnacion. This 17th century church replaced the great Alhambra Mosque.
The Hotel America is one of 2 hotels located inside the Alhambra complex.
And the other one is the fancy schmancy Parador Granada. In the 1300s, this was the location of the Palace of Muhammad III. Almost 200 years later, it was the location of the St. Francis Convent, the first convent in the city of Granada.
And if you do have tickets for the Generalife Gardens, it's located next to the Parador.
At this point, we exited the medieval city through the gate of carriages and returned to the Alhambra forest. And we came prepared. We actually made sandwiches before we left our Airbnb apartment, whatever. So, because somebody gets a little grouchy when they're hungry.
I think that's both of us. Cranky.
Cranky, grouchy, whatever. I'm hungry.
Then we strolled down the Callejón Niño del Rojo on our way to the Rodriguez Acosta Museum, hoping to see some excellent views of the city.
I wonder what kind of technical reasons.
I don't know. Somebody just wanted a day off. We ended our tour at the Torres Bermejas. These massive watchtowers were built in the 11th century. We didn't visit the Carmen de los Martires, but if you want to, the 19th century home and gardens is also located in this area. That was great. I'm really glad we did that.
You want to see any more? You gotta buy a ticket.
In advance.
Like 2 months in advance.
Day 2 in Granada. Our plan is to explore the city and find some free tapas.
However, everyone has a plan until their crown pops out.
After our adventures in dentistry, we headed back out to see the sights.
Walking along the cobblestone Carrera del Darro, you will see stone bridges, crossing the River Darro, historic convents, churches, and palaces.
And behind us, yet another free palace. We have no idea what it is.
Free and with very nice bathrooms, complete with TP and soap. So I'm very happy.
What a great country.
So civilized.
Take a seat at one of the outdoor cafes in the Paseo de los Tristes and enjoy a view of the always impressive Alhambra.
even more impressive after dark. Next, we headed for higher ground, the eclectic neighborhood of Sacromonte. This will forever be known as the Quad Tour.
We walked along the Vereda de En Medio, a small lane running above the main street.
This is one of the oldest neighborhoods in Granada. It's known for its Roma culture and flamenco tradition. The neighborhood of Sacromonte.
Famous cave houses set in the hill here.
Yeah, pretty amazing. It was worth a little bit of a walk up and also a nice view down. So
Definitely worth the sunburn.
I wore sunscreen.
Sunscreen.
And then we returned along the Camino del Sacromonte, the main street in the neighborhood.
Then, like hungry little mice, we scurried through the maze of streets in the Albayzin neighborhood in search of free tapas.
You walk in, order a drink, and just like that, they bring you food. Free! Well, not really free, but included in the extremely reasonable price of your drink. I love Granada.
First stop on the tapas crawl, Casa Torquato in the Albayzin.
I know, I think we found a great place.
Excellent.
Next. Originally inhabited by Moors, this popular area is the oldest neighborhood in Granada. Wander the streets and you'll quickly realize why it was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1984. The Spanish conquered Granada in 1492, so it was adios sultans, hola monarchs. The Great Mosque was demolished and the Great Cathedral was built. It's an historic monument surrounded by modern commerce.
It's also a popular area for tapas, especially on Calle Elvira and nearby streets. We stopped in Bar La Riviera, where you can order from a menu with more than 20 free tapas. How nice is that? The food was so-so, but we did appreciate the chilled glass of wine.
All right. Stop number 2.
3,
3.
4.
4, I don't know. Once you start having tapas and food and stuff,
Watch out,
you get run over crossing the street.
This is really the best food. Navas, Calle Navas. Lots of choices.
Lots of choices. Lots of
Keep on
wine.
rolling.
Onward, onward. That was a nice stop on the Tapas crawl. $8 for 2 really nice glasses of wine, a tapa. Love this country. Did I already say that?
I think you did.
I tend to repeat myself.
Yes, you
What do you think? One more for the road?
did. Let's do it. I think we need a vermouth.
It's vermouth time.
The hour. The hour of vermouth.
Oh, it looks like little bits of pork with some sauce on the top, probably like parsley and garlic, I don't know. Potato chips. Yeah.
And so ended our last night in Granada.
Thank you for watching, and we hope you check out our next video. We're headed to our favorite city in Spain.